Hey everybody, let's do another species spotlight on a Charis fish. So this time we'll do the Boesmani Rainbows, or the Boesman Rainbows, or there's some different names. I've heard them called bicolor rainbows, but there's some different names that they go by. It's probably the most popular, most easily recognized rainbow fish in the hobby, and it's a Charis fish. It's I'll have pictures of it up here. I've got some myself. I'll probably put some clips in here of them swimming around. But it gets about 4 inches in captivity, and it has been reported to get larger in the wild, but not like crazy larger. Maybe an inch or two larger in the wild. So being that they're a rainbow, they're a schooling type fish, so you want to keep them in groups. Probably, I'd say probably 6 or more in a group. And because they like to swim, you want, especially when they get full size, you want them in something that's like 4 feet long or longer. So like a 55, 75, 125, something in that range. They're a great community fish. They get along with about anybody. Of course, if it's small enough to fit in their mouth, they'll eat it like any fish. They're pretty hardy and pretty forgiving. Temperature-wise, they can go from 70 to, I've heard people keeping them up mid-80s. That's Fahrenheit, of course. And then pH, anywhere from 6.9 to upper 8s. They do like a little protein in their diet, but they're omnivorous, so they'll eat both plant matter and animal matter. They come from New Guinea. They have some problems there, that they're reduced in numbers because of some habitat destruction and the over collecting for the hobby, so they're endangered. They in the hobby, in the pet stores, you'll see them, and they'll be kind of a blue up front, maybe a yellowish at the back. That is a cause from a lot of indiscriminate breeding, inbreeding, all that in the farms. They're fairly easy to breed, so the fish farmers breeding them, just breed and pump them out. They're really popular, and they don't breed them for the best color. Some of the hobbyists out there that specialize in rainbows, you would find some Boesmani from them that the tail is a bright orange or a dark orange, as opposed to the yellow that you might find in the pet stores. The colors will be more vibrant. So as far as the foods that they'll take about anything: flakes, pellets. Like I said, they'll eat small fish if you can get fish small enough for them to eat. Shrimp, like the live little worms that you can get, frozen foods. They'll eat pretty much anything. Their substrate, they're not real picky on it because they don't spend a lot of time on the bottom. So a gravel, a sand, whatever is fine with them. They do like planted tanks. They do fine with them. They don't damage plants like some other fish would. They don't like their water to be still, like stagnant, but they also don't like heavy current, so just kind of a moderate flow. As far as being able to tell the difference in males and females, when they're young, it's a little harder. As they get older, it's a little easier. The males will be more colorful. We'll get the arched back, which is kind of the trademark or whatever of the rainbow fish. being that these fish are, fairly easy to breed, they'll say, well, let's just say moderately easy to breed. You can breed them and using spawning mops. You don't want to have multiple types of rainbows in the same tank together for the breeding, because you'll get it's possible to get crossbreeding, hybridization, and you'll end up with impure species. And being that these are an endangered species, and we're talking about Karis fish here, we want to keep the species as close to its natural species as we can. So, I'm sure you all have had experience or familiar with Boesman or Boesmani rainbows. And if you've kept them, let me know in the comments. Any tips for anybody that's looking to keep them? What other fish would you like spotlighted on this Karis fish spotlight? There's a Karis fish for about everybody. Everything from live bears to rainbows and plecos and catfish and cichlids and you name it. But if you have any tips on Boesmani rainbows, any experience with them you'd like to share, drop that in the comments below. If you want to see what's coming up next, hit the subscription button, and the notification bell is supposed to tell you whenever I've uploaded something new. And give me the thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know what you think. Got a few more of these in mind, and I'm looking to see what you think and put them out for you. Until next time, we'll see you.